YouTube. What is popping today? We got Storm headed to Latveria to talk to God Emperor Doom. After last issue, I am curious as to what direction they are going to go with this. But before I start this video, just to let you know that I am in the comment section for an hour after the video is released. So let's just chat in the comment section because I want to know your thoughts about this comic book. So, 6 days ago, Storm Life was nearly extinguished from the radiation poisoning she suffered from issue 1. Dr. Voodoo made a deal with the deity known as Egun. The cost was for 7 days, Storm was not allowed to use her mutant power. The narration tells us that all what Voodoo did for Storm will be in vain because she will no longer be Storm, which is interesting to say the least. From what this is telling us, its Storm might be getting an upgrade. And truthfully, I can dig that. Or she's just going to be permanently dead because they're known to kill off black characters and black characters are permanently dead. But then we are going to switch the scenes where we are in Doom Castle where Storm is being treated like the royalty that she is. But we also learned that in many African cultures, before the dead are buried, the body is first cleansed in water. Then adorned in opulent garments, they believe death ought to be celebrated, not mourned. For death is not the end, just a metamorphosis into something different, something more, something beautiful, which Doom tells her that green makes her look stunning. Storm then says if she didn't know better, she would think Doom is trying to flirt with her. But Doom denies this, which we all know is a lie. I mean, it's Storm who wouldn't flirt with her. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't blame Doom for that. Like, shoo. But Doom set it up to the point where Storm doesn't have to order a thing. He set up everything that is up to Storm's taste buds. We get a flashback to when Storm was a child. In this, we see her and her father converse. I think, honestly, this is a good thing to see how she interacted with her father. She wanted her mother to do the cooking because she didn't think her dad was good at cooking. And I love the dialogue between Storm and her father because it shows us how close they are. When Storm eventually tried the food, which was okra and rice, she realized that she enjoyed the food after doing all that campaigning, thinking it was going to be nasty. This is what Storm tells Doom, that the food tastes just like her father made it when she was a little girl. She asks, how did Doom know her father gumbo recipe, which he replies that he is Doom. He knows all. He gives Storm dessert. Then he says that she is a mutant that can soar the sky. So she knows the tale of Icarus. That tale could be a mutant metaphor. You rose to be better, homo superior. Now you've fallen low. But what the masses detest most about you is what I find myself in admiration of, drawn even. You reach beyond the stars, always ignoring how often you come crashing down. Your strength renewed, time like Anantius. And that's one of the best reference I've ever seen. I love the little switch over they had about Anantius, who was known for his defeat by Hercules in the 12 Labors. He was of Berber mythology, also known as Enki before being incorporated into the Greek mythology. So I actually love this. Storm did not like the dessert that Doom had prepared for her, which displeases Doom. Doom gives a passive speech about making mutants his people, that harming a mutant is declaring war on Doom. We also learned that Doom has a Romanian heritage also, which, to be honest, isn't too much a surprise, as it has always been there and implied that he had a Romanian heritage. Craziest thing is that Doom had his Doombots gather the chef that made Storm dessert because she did not like it. Doom was about to have him executed because Doom hates incompetence. But we see a Pierce, Hurl, and Halt with Storm saying, Leave that man be, Doom. Doom says, your winds could easily strike my men, but instead you hurl knives. And that's when Storm says, you choose to make mutants doom people at a time when many powerful governments are beginning to stockpile Omega level mutants like they were nuclear warheads. What Storm is talking about is that the superpower countries are now getting mutant armies. For instance, the USA has the X Factor. You also have Darkstar building a paramilitary mutant unit with Russia. Doom isn't stupid. He knows that Storm could have made it to Latveria in an instant, yet she decided to ride his bird to Latveria. What Doom doesn't know, all the facts about her mutant ability, which is why he said he was going to restore her mutant abilities. She was one day away from being able to use her mutant ability, but she broke the pact that she had made with the Dark God Egun. Storm started to use her powers, telling Doom, if you do not let me go, right this second, your reign will end before it even begins with a Scorch God Emperor. And just like that, the Dark God ended up impaling Storm, saying you would cheat me of my price. No one breaks a pact with me, not even you, descendant of Ashaki. You used your powers before your 7 days were up. In return, I have taken the life I have saved, and for reparation, your beloved planet is next. Storm is in bad shape. I mean, it's really bad. She has a fractured skull, a burst jugular, a broken spine, a mango entrails, punctured heart, and a splinter ribs. Golly, he did all that in that one blow. Jeez, that is a lot of injury. And it basically tells us that Aurora Moreau died before her body even touched the ground. Which I mean, come on, man, she had a punctured heart, dog. It was over with. The moment he punctured her heart, she was just cold, flatline, and that's when it tells us that Storm of Earth is no more. Now, I do love this scene shift because it is like we are in the afterlife where she is talking to her father about all her experience she has had. That we see Storm becoming a little girl again in front of her father to a grown woman. I think this is A1 writing because when Storm Paris were killed, she was just a little girl. That is when we see that death is not the end, but a metamorphosis. Storm of Earth is no more. In her place, there will be something new, something more, something beautiful. Storm has become the eternal storm, and that is how the chapter ends. Now, I do appreciate y'all for watching this video. I want to know, do you like the new direction Storm is going in? And let me know in the comment section below, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Peace out, y'all.